Alright, so in today's video, we're going to be going over the best sensitivity, the best settings, and the best attachments that you need to be using for the new season. Do not mind me, I am sick right now, but I'm doing daily uploads this month, and I'm not letting this voice stop me. So, if you do enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, be sure to comment, and be sure to subscribe. But let's get into this video. I gotta drink my tea before I even talk, bro. It's terrible. Hold on. Oh, alright. Good for a few words. Starting off in the settings, general does not really matter too much. I would recommend putting diffuser pickup on both. This will basically mean that if you walk on top of it, or if you want to grab from afar, you can by pressing X. The visible throw trajectory, this is always good too for throwable devices. Leave this on. Leave drone after prep on manual. So that way if somebody's chasing down your drone, it doesn't kick you off, and then you go back to your drone and then it's gone. So make sure you leave it on manual. As for the HUD, it is completely preference. I put it on the compass on simplified, so that way it's not as big on my screen. But aside from that, the rest is all preference. Now, audio. I would recommend using night mode. I like night mode over a hi-fi. I feel like night mode makes the louder noises, like gunshots and stuff like that, ash charges, quieter. And the quieter noises louder, like footsteps and people making punch holes and stuff like that. Now, as for the master volume, I'd recommend putting this high. I have this on low because I'm just recording a video right now. Normally, when I'm playing, I have this around 90 to 100. For right now, I'm leaving it on 40, so I don't have to hear the loud-ass music and noise. In-game SFX volume, 100. In-game music, preference. Menu, preference. This one doesn't really matter. What I would recommend, though, is at least have your voiceover presets to at least gameplay focused. This will help you hear stuff like weapon reloading, people reinforcing, stuff like that. You don't need to have maximum, but at least having it on gameplay focus is a must for audio. Good lord, my voice, bro, is so chalked. All right, moving on to my FOV. I use 90 FOV. It's complete preference. A lot of people use 84 FOV. Like almost every console champion you see uses 84 FOV. I'm a man of 90, but if you like 84, that's great too. Use whatever your preference is, but I would recommend in between 80 and 90. I think that's the best ones to use. Take another sip. All right, hold on. All right. As for my brightness, 75 brightness. I'm a freak. I need that. As for the controls, I use, this one doesn't really matter, but gadget deployment advanced, always have us on. This is like if I'm placing down a thermite, and then someone runs out, I'm not stuck in that animation. Always make sure it's on advanced. It allows you to get out of that stuff quick. Drone deployment. This basically means if I throw the drone, I don't get stuck on it. So it's very good for baiting people out. If I throw a drone, they're going to think I'm on it. They might run out, but I'm ADS still. I'm not stuck in that drone. Then leaning behavior, alternate, obviously hip leaning. Controller rotation is classic. Vertical sensitivity is 50. Horizontal sensitivity is 100. 5 left stick, right stick. Left trigger dead zone 0-0. Now the reason I use 5-5, some people use 0. If you have no stick delay, go ahead and use 0. I have a little bit of stick drift. Not delay, stick drift. I have a little bit of stick drift, so I use 5. But that's why I use 0-0 on the left and right triggers, because I don't have a drift or anything like that there. Then when it comes to the controller, ADS 1924. These ones don't matter. I don't use these scopes. But 1924. But that is with the advanced settings. I still use his advanced settings. These are super important. Now we're going to get into the attachments in a minute, but I just want to explain what these settings do in case you don't know. So as we know, I play on 5100, right? That's a fast sense. But then you look at a slow ADS. So you're like, well, what's the point of that? I get the benefits of both. I get the fast horizontal, so I can still look around super fast, but I also get the benefits of a slow sense. So when I'm aimed down sights, my aim is not bad. Now, how do I also make sure I can still flick with this? Oh my God, that voice crack. How do I still flick with this sensitivity? Okay, right? So these advanced settings basically allow me to still be able to flick on a slow ADS. Why is that? Because you see this outer threshold. This right here basically means when my analog stick goes a certain distance, these sensitivities are going to activate. So in a time when I have to flick to the right super quickly, these sensitivities are going to activate. So you're going to have my horizontal speed up. It's going to take 0.35 seconds. It's going to be a 0.15 delay before this all happens, right? So that's why I use these advanced settings, because they help me be able to flick and still get the benefits of a slow ADS when I don't need to flick. As for accessibility, I use motion blur on, screen shake intensity off, stun VFX white glare. That's our preference. The only thing I recommend is the screen shake intensity off. All right, we're gonna move on to the attachments. I can already see the comments now, bro. People are gonna call me fucking RFK in the comment section, bro. Also, look at the new champ charm for the season. It does look pretty fire. But for the attachments, when it comes to sights, it's very much preference, okay? I'd recommend an ACOG. I love the ACOG. But hear me out. If you're somebody who has struggles with recoil control in any way, what I want you to do, let's say, for example, you struggle with the F2, put on a one-time scope and use flash hider. It's going to make you feel like you have no recoil in comparison to an ACOG. Like, it literally will feel like you have no recoil with the one-time scope on. I promise you it makes no sense to you. It might not make any sense. But please give it a try. Put the red dot C or any one-time scope with a flash hider on, and then compare it to an ACOG with a flash hider. It's different. Trust me. But back to my point. Generally, I use an ACOG. As for the grips, vertical grip is the way that I go every time, is to help your recoil. As for laser, I use laser on just about everything. I want to ADS faster. You don't have to, though. Now for the barrels, I use flash hider only on specific weapons. What does flash hider do? It helps with your vertical recoil. So I'm going to use it on weapons that don't have like any left and right compensator horizontal recoil. So weapons like the R4C, the F2, Finka LMG, Thunderbirds, AR, they all only have up and down recoil, and their left and right recoil is like nothing. So I use a flash hider. On every other weapon, though, I use a compensator because I personally feel it's easier to pull down than trying to compensate for left and right recoil. Now, if you're looking to do crossplay, make sure you go into the general and you have your crossplay matchmaking on. It's on default. The way it works is if somebody on Xbox invites you and you're a PC player, make sure this is on and you'll be put in PC lobbies. Same with if you're on Xbox, if a PC player invites you, you'll be put into PC lobbies. A PC player cannot go into console lobbies. Only console players can go into PC lobbies, or you could do custom games as well. But that is just about all the settings. Let me know what you guys are most excited for. But while we're on the topic of crossplay, I'm going to have a link in the description for my Discord. I'm going to do a lot of crossplay content this season, like can a champion from PC beat 3 console diamonds, stuff like that. So if you guys want to be in these videos, make sure you pull up to my Discord and make sure you stop by my streams. I'm probably going to stream like all of them, but I pick a lot of people from my Discord so you can choose your role, talk in the general chat if you want to. I'm going to have it all linked down below, so just make sure you guys join the Discord. I will see y'all. Have a great day. I'll have videos out tomorrow as well. I'm going to try and rest my voice. I'm going to stream tomorrow too. I was going to stream today, but I couldn't because of my voice. But I will see y'all. Much love. Peace.